What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with some more Trails Through Daybreak. Last time we finished up in Long Line, we made the long trip back, but there was obviously something wrong when we got back to the city. There was huge traffic pileups, and then we got back to hearing a news story, and it was said that there was a massive explosion that wiped all of Krail Village out of existence. So everyone that was living in Krail Village, anyone who was there at the time, is now dead. Obviously, the fingers point to Almada, but we'll see what the story has to tell us before moving forward. So now we are diving into Chapter 5. So let's go ahead and start. Oh, they're going to show us how it happens.
今年は良かったな。豊作の上、需要も伸びてるみたいだし。
ああ、新しい農法も試したいし、来年はもっと盛大にやれそうだぜ。
It's honestly better to do it this way. Because, I mean, I guess you could have just shown this to begin with. Like, we could have just had it, like, the end of the long line stuff. It could have just moved to the next chapter and then shown this. But then you obviously know something's about to happen. I feel like the whiplash of just hearing it how we did is so much more powerful.
すっごく楽しかったけど、ラシカル兄ちゃんどうしたのかな。収穫祭明日までなんでしょ。うん。
These are the kids. I just said it. I just said it at the end of last video. These are the kids we helped find their missing cat.
でも大丈夫。明日には戻ってくるから。
So the third kid, the really kind of like pompous kid that was like, I'll do everything by myself, is away from the village when this happens.
よう、記者の兄ちゃん。こんないい夜に一人で何してんだい？
It's Dingo.
よかったら酒場で飲まないか？収穫祭の夜はまだまだこれからだろ。
いや、俺は。
あなた絡んじゃダメじゃない。ごめんなさいね。娘が帰ってこれなくて寂しがってるのよこの人。
バカ言え。明日には戻ってくるんだからよ。
Oh, and then so these people's daughter are just gonna learn about their parents being dead.
あ、イケメンの記者さんだ。ねえねえ、お話聞かせてよ。うちの宿のことも取材で取り上げてくれたし、お礼に何倍でもサービスしちゃうよ。
ありがたいが、明日早くてな。
Whistling of some kind?
いや、少しなら付き合おう。後で行くから待っててくれ。
やったー。それじゃ待ってるからね。
He just wanted them to go away. He's obviously whistling for a reason.
進めよ我が腹からよ。騎士と貴族を打ち倒し、その血で濡れた我らの靴で王城を踏みにじるのだ。
ラ・オラシオネーズだったか。まさかあんたがそんなのを口ずさんでるとはな。
久しぶりだな、ディンゴブラッド。サルバッドでのあれはさておき。お前がメッセルダム界隈でケチな情報屋をやってた時以来か。
あんたがエンリケの下で若頭をやってた時以来だ。やっぱり来ていたか。妙な情報が入ってきたからまさかとは思った。
So he's here because he is here.
お供も連れずに一体何をしている？ジェラール・ダンテス。
何？各地で俺たちのことを散々嗅ぎ回ってくれているようだからな。これまでの労をねぎらう意味でも ついでに招待させてもらったわけだ。
俺を始末するつもりか。
ああ、と言っても記者としてのお前も勝っている。せっかくだから一世一代のスクープを取らせてやろうと思ってな。
What the heck is that?
そいつはシャードってやつか。
ああ、理科大学の元天才教授が届かなかった最後の一押し。
The nuclear weapon.
そいつの肩代わりをする代物だ。
まさか
爆縮レンズっていうそうだぜ。最適構造を導く数式を割り出す前に言っちまったようだが。
Wait, what?
面倒
I
だか
forgot
ら
he
シャー
does
ドで
that.
再現し、こいつで強引に起爆させ
He
て
has a dimensional sword like
特別性のアーティ
McBurn.
ファクトでな。多少の無理は効くだろう。
やめろ。お前だって巻き込まれるだけじゃないのか。
一応転移ってチートもあってな。73で巻き込まれそうだが、そうじゃないと面白くないだろう。
待ってくれ。村には子供もいる。女神だってお許しにならないだろう。せめて彼らを逃がす時間だけでも。
いや、だからこそだろう。真の恐怖の前には誰しもが平等。それを示すだけの話だ。
He got his camera.
ザイファと連動させていてラッキーだったな。それとも命がけで止めてみせるか。
俺では貴様を止められん。だったら後につなげるだけだ。煉獄に落ちろ、ジェラール・ダンテス。
いい度胸だ。取り切っていけ、ディンゴブラッド。
Aww.
マリエル。
That was the whole point of the connect event we did for Dingo. He wanted to be able to connect it to stuff online. Three days later.
バカな。あんなやり方で。
どうして優秀な方だったのですね。最新式の動力カメラとザイファを連動、地方の無線回線網を通じて分散する形で。
Oh yeah, I wanted to record that last scene. It's probably enough time.
動力ネット上のクラウドにアップされたようです。
ムカつくほどのイケメンだったからな。昔からいろんな意味で。やることなすこと卒がなくて、それでいて己をわきまえていた。多分覚悟はしてたんだろう。バカ野郎が。
パン、私やニナも何度かお世話になったわね。私たちもです。そしてクレイユの人たち全員が。
How'd they figure out how to use a nuclear weapon? I thought they weren't able to finish it. Don't think they did. They had to have been pretty close to completion, though. And they must have been able to bridge that gap with the explosive lens and an artifact. They abandoned the scientific process and relied on brute force to achieve their desired outcome. And they trampled on the wishes of Professor Callahan all the while. So what are we going to do now? A whole lot of people have access to this video. Not like it's been released to the public, but yeah, a lot of people got their hands on it now. I can't believe the CID effectively resorted to blackmailing you just to get access to the video. They could have simply seized the server it was on and blocked access to it until we provided the password Dingo left with you. Regardless, they didn't leave us with much choice. Now it's in the hands of the army and the police's top brass, as well as the guild. I'm certain other nations' intelligence agencies and criminal groups have it as well. I asked Marduk HQ if they have it, but they just said they will get back to me when they have an answer. They are being coy, in other words. I believe it's safe to assume they have it also. Who doesn't have it at this point? Doubt putting it out there was the CID's decision alone. I'm thinking there's a higher power at play here. The highest in all of Calvard. Huh? Why would the president want it? Dunno, but if he's making a big claim like that, he's probably got some idea why he would. Though there's one thing we can all agree on. We can't let these guys get away with this shit any longer. You got that right. We just need to sniff out their next move. They wouldn't pull a stunt like this without a plan. There's gotta be a follow-up act. It fit with what the guy in the armor told us, too.
さっきも言ったが、次を楽しみにさせてもらうぜ。むせ返る血の匂いと暴力に酔いしれるとっておきのカルナバルでな。
Yes, the tragedy struck on the night of that very day. They must have already been preparing for the attack on Krail when we met him. Then they better be prepared to pay for it too. It's safe to assume they were fully aware of how everyone would react to this incident. Yeah, they wanted all eyes on them. Must have been what they were after from the word go. They manipulated Professor Callahan and they got what they wanted. They tossed him aside like a used rag doll. And they proceeded to use his work for the most heinous purpose imaginable, with flagrant disregard to human life. It makes me sick. I still don't know what our best course of action is, but what I do know is that Dingo gave us a request that we can't refuse. He chose to leave that video in our hands, so I'm seeing this thing through. It's the least I can do for him. You guys good with that? Stuff's probably happening under the surface and needed to. We can start by hitting up notice boards while we keep our ears to the ground. We gotta figure out what the CID, the guild, and everyone else is up to. Makes sense to me. Then let's put our backs into it. So you managed to make it this far without taking no for an answer. You do know this ain't got anything to do with you, right? Au contraire, it's got everything to do with me. These are the same bastards who ruined the film festival, and I visited Krail for film shots too. Oh, right. Plus, I've already signed a lease in the room in this building. I've wanted a second home for a while, both as a safe haven from the paparazzi and as a hideout for my, other gig. I mean, hey, I'm not about to turn away help when it comes knocking, but you're, gonna attract a lot of attention out there. Oh, you think I'll be recognized? Not to worry. I'm not third in a line of Phantom Thieves for nothing. Okay, you changed your hair. So what do you think? Impressive, right? Whoa, that's so cool. Sounds like a bargain bin comic book. Not wrong. So that's one of the tools of your trade. I wonder how it works. That'll do. Now you won't get busted the moment you walk out the door, probably. Okay, gang, let's get to work. Same deal as always. One team stays inside, the other one goes out. Counting on everyone to do their thing. Chapter 5, The Restless Carnival. Alright, so Judith, Agnes, and Van. So let's bring Reset and Aaron. Van's holocar was changed to mayor.
はい行きましょう。
Yes.
Well, oh, we only have one free time. With who? Either Judith or Hermes. Well, let's...
大事にしますね。ありがとうございます。
Not a lot of free time for
気が利いてるわね。
fun stuff at the moment. Let's do the Hermes one. I'm doing this for kind of selfish reasons. Not to give away too much, but Hermes seems like she's going to have a bigger role in the upcoming Japanese release game. So I kind of want to know as much about her as possible, if there's anything the first two games have thrown at us. Looks like it's raining out, a bit of a shame for this time of year. I wonder if the goddess is crying somewhere out there too. Heh, what am I doing getting all sappy? I should just get up and grab a bite. I was so busy this morning I didn't even have time for breakfast. Don't want to keep everyone else waiting though. Better make it something light and quick.
Hi. お届け物よ。
Thanks, Hermes. Thanks, I appreciate you being so quick. Don't mention it. I get my customers what they need ASAP, rain or shine. Why order food, though? You could have just gone downstairs and eat when everyone else. But, anyways, it's just you right now? Yeah, I just got back a little while ago. Gotcha. Can we talk outside once you're done eating? Only if you feel like it, of course. No pressure. I know it's raining and all, but we can work around that. Well, this is a surprise. Wasn't expecting you of all people to ask me out today. Come in and have a seat on the couch. I'll get you a drink. I'll be done with the food real quick. Inviting Hermes in. Oh, now they're... okay. Traffic's slower than usual, though I guess roads aren't usually busy this time of day. True, but I imagine a lot of people are staying indoors due to the emergency declaration. Also, I doubt many are in the mood to go out and have fun right now. Listen, thanks for thinking about me, Hermes. But I'm fine, really. Are you trying to convince me, or yourself? I'm upset about what happened to Krail, too. The people there were always good to me whenever I dropped by for work. Yeah, they welcomed everyone who showed up to their doorstep, even if you're an outsider or a Jaeger. Their kindness and hospitality touched Agnes and Ferry and I when we went there a couple months back. I hear he stopped by there a lot too. You're talking about your reporter friend, right? I worked with him many times over the years. He was a good man. The world's a poorer place without him. We should never take today for granted because no one's guaranteed a tomorrow. Those are good words. He and I both understood that, and yet you're preparing to fight the people who took him from us. You're going to stop the Mafia from stealing the futures of countless others like him. That's the decision you've made as Van Arkwright, isn't it? I'm not going to ask why you came to that decision, because I already know the answer. You're not the kind of person who runs from adversity, you tackle it head on. Wow. Never thought I'd hear something like that from you of all people. Think you got me all figured out, huh? We've known each other for a long time now. I'd like to think I've got your number at this point. Heh, guess I'm slipping then. I'll have to do a better job keeping up the mask. Can't have my assistants worrying about me. I know there are sides to yourself you don't want your assistants to see, but remember this, Arkwright. You aren't the only one who wants to help others. There are people in your life who want to extend a hand to you too. Wow. Got it. The rain's finally letting up. It should be a smooth ride from here. Oh, you heading out into the city? Or out of the city? Yeah, I've got an urgent delivery to make, so I'm going to get it done now. Need a hand? I doubt it'll be easy to get out of Edith with the emergency declaration in effect. I'll be fine. They should have been told to expect me. Okay then, you're a pro courier, so I'm sure you know what you're doing. Safe travels. Same to you. If you need help with anything, just give me a call. I'll be over before you know it. I look forward to your continued business. And you'll have it. Peace out. Thanks, Hermes. Family had the way back to Edith, and upon return reuniting with the others, he got back to work. Oh, okay. There's more. You're right on time. I just came out onto the highway. Thanks to your help, I was able to get through the checkpoint without issue. There's a lot less traffic on the roads than usual, so I'll expect to reach you a little ahead of schedule. Excellent, I'll be waiting. I wasn't sure if you'd be able to oblige our request, so I'm pleased you have been able to. I'm well aware you're against the clock. Saying no was never an option. Especially since I'm connected to this project too. I'll make sure these parts are delivered. I swear on my name as a courier. I'm sure you will. I trust in your abilities. As long as the parts arrive safely, I have no specific instructions on how you deliver them. I'm counting on you. Contact me again when you arrive. Understood. Professor Cronkite. Okay, so you can piece it together based on everything we know so far. Obviously, we know Professor Cronkite is working on the space project that the president wants him to do. So obviously, Hermes is helping with that space station project. So she's probably delivering parts related to that. All right, well, that takes care of that. So I guess, first of all, well, let's check around town first. Damn it all, why'd this have to happen? I saw Hans just the other day. He always comes down to sell vegetables. Annie would always stop by to eat, Sister Bellica too. That's right, they source their vegetables from Krail Village. I had no idea. Yeah, this place was a popular spot for them whenever they'd stop by. You're heading out to work already? With the state of emergency, it's gotten quite chaotic out there. Will you be alright? Should be. They're restricting the roads in and out of the city. But we're already inside, so we're just sort of stuck here. Might as well get some work done while we're here. Eidos knows there's going to be plenty of requests coming in. I see. Just please be careful out there. You and I were awfully worried about you, but we weren't the only ones. In truth, Dad was worried sick too. Damn, was he now? I knew he had a heart of gold. I'm not heartless. Once I knew Yume was okay, I started wondering about you. Nothing to it. Just be smart out there, like I always say. Now especially, yeah? Don't let that... Oh, stop! Don't let that writer's work go to waste. Yeah, I'll make sure of it. Dingo was a regular here too? Yes, he and Van would frequent this place together. He had only just eaten here for Mariel's celebration. Oh. Rotten pieces of shit, all of them. I'm lost for words. The situation just has no compare. Yeah, there's not going to be too many more happy times in the rest of this game. We pretty much hit that point of no return. Sheena okay? All the grown-ups have been nervous about something. I think we're okay, though? We are, but I heard on the radio that Krail Village is gone. I'll keep everyone here safe, I promise. I won't let any bad stuff happen here. That just made me think of a new super move. I call it the Flash Caliber. I take my bike and then I jump off it and I kick them in the face. You read too many comic books, Harry. Thanks. I think that made me feel a little better. Hey, Yume. Mom and Dad said a lot of people died. I don't really get it. I'm kind of scared. Yeah, me too. But we can't stay sad. Grandpa always said that laughter is the best medicine. If you're too sad, you might get sick. You have to at least try to be happy, okay? Really? I guess, yeah. My chest has been kind of heavy lately. Maybe I should go to the chapel for a checkup. Sure, we can pray there too. Let me come along with you. She's such a good kid. Alright, well, since we're here... Oh, no bath today. Oh, hey, Van. Looks like you got Judy with you, too. Hello, Anya. Thank you for yesterday. Oh, don't tell me. Did you seriously get ID'd by Anya? Let it slip in the bath or something? Would not possibly. If you were any easier to read, you'd be a nursery rhyme. Hey, I'll never complain about more regulars coming in. I'll keep you posted when our calmer hours tend to be. If it's just you, I can see about renting out a private space for you when you come in. Just let me know. I really appreciate that, thank you. There's just no better way to recharge. I need my bath fixed to stay fit and fresh, or else I get cold and creaky. I agree, but man, it sounds like she's over the hill when she says it like that. Mr. Arkwright, I suggest you keep such observations to yourself. I thought it was gonna be like closed or something.
汗がうぜえが悪くはねえ。
この蒸気悪くありませんね。極楽気分ね。またいつでもどうぞ。
Well, gotta do what we can now. Alright, I think we can head to another district now. Let's start with Riverside. We can check in with Bermati and whatnot. I'm really not expecting too many 4 SPGs this late in the game. Yeah, they'd always drink at Bermati's. This is one of your favorite spots, right? Full of the law-abiding and the lawless. Yeah, it's one of the best places to hit up if you're looking for info. Let's head in. Alright.
Ban-chan.
Yeah. Stop, I can't.
久しぶりだな。
Jack and Holly are here too.
2ヶ月ぶりくらいかな。
Hey guys. Well, this is a shocker. You're looking well, Aaron. Didn't think for a second you wouldn't be. Ashton told us about what happened. It's so awful. Yes, it is. Please have a seat, everyone. I'm sure we have a lot to talk about. When even Bermati is down, you know things are bad. So you were acquainted with Dingo too, Jack? Yeah, I'm 5 years his senior. And even as capable as he is, he was kind of like a little brother to me. I call the capital my home, while Jack is in Langport. Meanwhile, Dingo's work led him all around the country. The 3 of us had other careers, but we dealt in information too, and got along great. Yeah. Sometimes one of us would outwit the others, but none of us ever crossed the line like Giacomo did. Still hard to believe he's dead too. Giacomo got what was coming to him, but Dingo didn't deserve that at all. I know, that's why me and Hallie are here. To help you guys figure out what Almada's up to. I've had some dealings with them in the past too, which is all the more reason I feel like I should be here to help. Huh? What do you mean? Well, we were involved in the events that led up to Dante's taking over. I'm sure you've heard, Almada wasn't half bad before him. Yeah, the story goes he was their underboss back in the day, then made their former boss pay the price for screwing up. Sounds like he got what was coming to him, and Dantes was never going to be satisfied serving under a 2-bit thug like him to begin with. Yeah, for this big, scary mafia boss, Enrique was basically leading 2 things, Jack and shit, and Jack left town. Meanwhile, Dantes is as dangerous as they come. He's drawn the ire of every major player in the continent. Yeah, it sounds like Heiyu's elders are finally planning to do something about the problem too. I've heard rumors they're already making their move. Heh, about damn time. I wonder if that means she's working with them too. Word is some famous Jaegers outside the Republic are also looking to get involved. The church and the society are getting ready too. Yeah. All parties are done with this Almada business. Makes sense the church would be acting, considering the bomb was blown up using an artifact. Sounds like it's not just the guys you'd expect either. I've heard talk that there's another armed group in the church on the move too. Or on the move. Wonder if that relates to the other man we saw in the Blacklight District. Yeah, him. That is interesting. I know they took part in Mila Mirage 2 years ago, but they don't normally interfere in other countries' affairs, do they? Apparently they have been a lot lately, seemingly at behest whoever's on top. I wonder what the Society is after in all of this. It seems like they've been after Almada for a while now. Indeed, I've heard the Direwolf was pursuing Melchior for a while. It sounds like they were up to something in Tharbad, too. During the film festival, he did not get involved directly in the chaos, at least. I see. Perhaps there's some kind of shady connection between the Society and Almada, or the Gardens, for that matter. At the very least, we can take some solace in the fact they're definitely not working together. It's hard to imagine how the current situation could get any worse, but I suppose that is something. Everything hinges on Almada's next move, I suppose. Yeah, the current deadlock ain't gonna last. Someone's gonna act out sooner or later, and I'm betting it'll be sooner. You can count on us when it comes to info. We'll let you know as soon as we hear anything of interest. Appreciate it. You guys just stay out of trouble there, alright? Hallie will be fine, but Jack's gonna have to avoid drinking himself into an early grave. Alright, shit. Oh wait, before you go. You remember Mariel, the young lady who was always chasing after Dingo, right? You haven't seen her today, have you? Nah, afraid not. I haven't seen her ever since the emergency declaration was put into effect, come to think of it. She really looked up to Dingo, didn't she? The news must have been a real shock. I've heard she's been desperately seeking out information on what happened, but I'm worried she's gonna get herself into trouble. I see what you mean. Alright, we'll try to keep an eye out for her. Yeah, it was Dingo's job, but now it's ours. I guess we can see if there's anyone we know here. Taco stand lady. State of emergency or not, people need to eat if they want to stay alive. There should be hundreds of potential hungry customers in Riverside. Oh, I'm not throwing in the towel just yet. Even if we lose some customers, we can still offer them a great menu. Well, keep doing your best. I imagine we're not going to see Ren because she's probably at school. What day of the week is it? Wednesday, yeah. Oh, there he is. I remembered he was here. This is Lakshar. This can't be happening. The village, everyone, Belicia, Annie, all of them gone. Lakshar, oh thank goodness you're alright. You've been here all along? Guess you dodged a pretty hefty bullet there. Oh, it's you guys. Yes, Lakshar and Kana were both in Edith at the time. But Belicia and everyone else, we don't know if they made it. My apologies, I must keep it together. I need to be there for Lakshar. I owe that much to everyone that we lost. Almada's gone too far. We'll do something about all this. You and Father Mansur take care of him in the meantime. If you need anything, feel free to get in touch, and I really do mean anything. Thank you, Van. I'll keep that in mind. For now, all I can do is pray that soul's lost in Krail, find peace, and look after Lakshar, of course. May Arusha light your path. Yeah. It's just crazy. You know, you think back, I know I already brought this up, but you think back to the 4SPG we took on, you know, helping Lakshar look for the cat. Oh, Maximus here. Nice seeing around here, champ. Wait, if you're here then. Indeed, I'm here to see Bradley, the famed mechanic from back in the heyday of early Z1 racing. I was part of the Red Star team back then. We got our behinds handed to us plenty of times by Ingert. I still keep in touch with Bradley. It's nice to kick back and talk shop with him, or just come asking for advice. That's mighty flattering coming from the proud consecutive Z1 champion. From where I stand, you look like you're doing just fine without my advice. Something to shake up the old narcissistic worldview lately? Well, I just want the people in my life to be able to trust me. I can't let pride be my downfall. As a top-class racer and a top-class man, I want to make a sincere effort to earn that respect. Well now, you've changed, kid, and for the better. It's up to you to prove whether it's all lip service or not, but if there's anything I can do to help, you know where to find me. Thank you, Bradley. First, I'd like to discuss the start of the next racing circuit. Dude's more genuine I gave him credit for. It's real sweet seeing him like that. He looks like he'll really do what's best for Paulette and Yume. Yeah, bet he feels real guilty about it, but seeing him try to make up for it kind of makes me want to cheer for him. Kind of funny we have Judith here. Alright, let's head to the next district, Station Street.
よし行くか
Oh, this is actually a 4 SPG for once. Are we gonna check in with the guild? Yeah. Alright, let's check out what this 4 SPG is first.
さて
Can you get me home? That's all I can say here. I'd like to share details in person. I'll be waiting at the first floor of the Orbital Cafe. So this is how you go around accepting jobs, huh? There's still a lingering scent. Gotta check the other bulletin boards. Well, we'll check the job here at the
ど
cafe.
こかで見たことあるよな。
そういえば
Well,
やば早く行くわよ
it might be better if she, like, was wearing a wig that didn't make her look like her. Like, have, like, short hair wig, and then you just curl all your hair up under the wig. Looks like no Elaine or anything.
来たか
お疲れ当然だろうけど
Oh, hi,
あ
Ren.
なたたちも動いてたのね
Yeah, looks like you guys are real busy here. Supremely, the two of us were out of town when it happened and had to rush back. We have to go back out again soon, though. I wasn't expecting to find you here too, Ren. You must have left extra early. It seemed wise to come exchange information on what Libero and the Society are up to. I take it you all are here for the same reason? Yeah, sorry for eating into your time, but can we talk for a bit? So the whole region around Krail really did get locked down by the army, huh? Can't say I blame them. It's to the point where not even press or the bracers can get close. Everyone gets the same stock response from the authorities. There are no confirmed survivors, even among the villagers or visitors. So if there's nobody left, why are they keeping the area under lock and key? As it so happens, the three disciples are rushing to the scene. Oh, Schmidt's heading over there too. Professors A. Russell, G. Schmidt, and L. Hamilton. And the continent's three greatest minds all in one place. I can't imagine they wanted to reunite under circumstances like these. This can't be any ordinary post-disaster investigation, then. The initial devastation caused by nuclear weapons is not the only reason why they are forbidden. When one of these weapons explodes, radioactive particles spread from the point of detonation. While still theoretical, it's thought this radiation will cause horrible chronic damage to both organisms and the environment. Given all that, I can kind of understand why the army would be mobilized to seal off the area. Yeah, but we're talking about a village being blown away here. By our principles and for the sake of public safety, the guild can't ignore this. That's why high-ranking bracers from all over the continent are starting to gather in Calvard. On top of many A and B ranks, word has it that the branch in Lemon is considering sending an S rank as well. Pulling out the big guns and putting them in charge, huh? Actually, no. Those of us already here will go after Almada while the newcomers cover the capital and other areas in need. I may even call in some personal backup. Well, I say that, but knowing them, they may already be on their way. Oh. Must be the whatever they're called from the Empire. Class 7. By the way, I noticed Elaine isn't here. Is she out on our job? Yeah. The idea is to handle as much work as we can before we dedicate ourselves to rooting out Almada. So she's handling some stuff elsewhere in the capital right now. I'm a little worried about her, to be honest. What do you mean? Everyone was shocked by what happened in Krail, but Elaine seemed especially shaken. She rushed out right after starting working, gathering information like a woman possessed. That's disconcerting. We've all been there on jobs plenty of times. So she's probably just rattled. But if you see her around, check in on her, alright? Will do. If I may, I'd like to address a certain elephant in the room. Or should I say actress. You've snagged quite the famous employee. I'm surprised you can afford her day rate. Are you filming an advertisement for The Office or something? Who, me? Oh, hello everyone. How'd they see through me? Don't mind me, I'm more of a secretary than an assistant anyway. I believe Reset has both those positions covered. I ain't paying you shit, just so we're clear. At least try to cover for me. Well, I haven't received any stolen item reports, so I see no need to meddle. At least you don't have the same gaudy sensibilities as a certain other phantom thief I could name. Blue Blanc. I agree with you both. How is she so bad at this? It's a wonder the whole world hasn't realized it by now. The eye of the storm won't last for much longer. We'll do what we can to make use of that video and the info you've given us on the Gardens and Almada's execs. Don't mention it. Anyway, we'll leave you to your work now. Vam, please wait. Stop. Stop bringing up Dingo. Was that journalist a friend of yours? She's worried about him. Yeah, knew him for about 5 years. I remember helping you two strike a deal half a year ago, come to think of it. That you did. I worked with him many times. I truly owe him a lot. The world lost a wonderful person. Ren. For now, all I can say is this. We won't let the gifts he left go to waste, no matter what. I'll work toward the same goal then. Dingo was really connected to so many people. Alright, enough crying. Let's go over to the Orbital Cafe for this request. Alright, it's this lady right here. Actually, you know what? We've gone on for quite a while, so I think we'll go ahead and stop here. So next time we'll handle the 4 SPGs we have to do, and then we'll also head to the Satan District to see what's going on over there. We might run into Inspector DeSwanee, I'm gonna imagine. See what he has to say about everything. But yeah, so that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.